Long ago, on the edge of a quiet sea, there stood a small fishing village where the ocean whispered secrets every night. The villagers believed that beyond the cliffs, hidden from ordinary eyes, there was a magical place called Moonlight Lagoon, a secret lagoon that appeared only under the full moon. Its waters glowed silver, its waves sang like music, and deep beneath its surface, a forgotten secret slept. In that village lived a young girl named Noor. She was the daughter of a humble fisherman. While others feared the ocean at night, Noor loved it. She would often walk along the shore carrying her lantern, listening to the waves and dreaming of distant worlds. Her father warned her often. Never follow the moonlight beyond the cliffs, he said. The sea keeps what belongs to it. But Noor's curiosity was stronger than fear. One evening, under the brightest full moon of the year, Noor heard something unusual. A voice, soft and beautiful. It sounded like someone singing far beyond the rocks. She followed the sound carefully, past the fishing boats, past the cliffs, until she discovered a narrow hidden path glowing beneath the moonlight. At the end of that path, she found it, Moonlight Lagoon. The water shimmered like liquid silver. Blue light danced beneath the surface. And in the shallow water near the shore, something moved. Noor stepped closer, slowly. Her lantern trembled in her hands. Then she saw her. A mermaid. Her tail shimmered with silver scales. Her long, dark hair floated like water, and her eyes glowed like the moon itself. The mermaid was injured. Dark chains of shadow wrapped around her tail. She looked weak, frightened. Noor wanted to run, but something in the mermaid's eyes stopped her. They were not the eyes of a monster. They were the eyes of someone asking for help. Noor knelt beside the water. Carefully, she touched the glowing chains. The moment her hand touched them, the shadows hissed and pulled away. The mermaid gasped softly. The chains faded, and the lagoon glowed brighter. The mermaid looked at Noor and whispered, "Thank you." Noor stepped back in shock. "You can speak?" The mermaid smiled faintly. "My name is Mira." That night, beneath the full moon, Mira told Noor the truth. Long ago, Moonlight Lagoon was protected by the moon pearl, a magical pearl hidden deep beneath the water. As long as the pearl remained safe, the lagoon would glow and protect the sea. But many years ago, a dark sea spirit cursed the lagoon and stole its power. Mira had tried to protect the pearl and was trapped by the curse. Now, the sea spirit was returning, and soon Moonlight Lagoon would disappear forever. Noor looked at the fading water around them. There must be a way to stop it. Mira nodded. The moon pearl must be returned to the heart of the lagoon before the next moonrise. Without hesitation, Noor agreed to help. The next night, the two began their journey. Mira guided Noor through the glowing waters. Fish shimmered like stars beneath the surface. Ancient ruins lay hidden beneath the lagoon. Broken towers of stone covered in coral. At the center of the ruins stood a deep underwater temple, and inside it, the moon pearl. It floated above an ancient altar, glowing with soft blue light. But as Noor reached toward it, the water suddenly darkened. A loud roar echoed beneath the sea. The cursed sea spirit had awakened. Dark smoke rose from the depths. Two glowing red eyes opened in the darkness. The spirit towered above them like a storm made of shadow. Mira pushed Noor behind her. "Run!" she shouted. But Noor refused. She looked at the glowing pearl, then at the dark spirit, and she knew what had to be done. With all her strength, Noor grabbed the moon pearl. The moment she touched it, a wave of moonlight burst through the water. The sea spirit screamed. Dark waves crashed through the lagoon. The cliffs shook. Above them, thunder filled the sky. Mira swam toward the heart of the lagoon. Noor followed, clutching the pearl tightly. The sea spirit chased them through the glowing water. Its shadow stretched across the entire lagoon. At the center of Moonlight Lagoon stood a giant circle of glowing stones beneath the full moon. Mira cried out, "Place it there!" Noor climbed onto the stone altar. The sea spirit rose behind her like a giant wave of darkness. The moon above shone brighter than ever before. At the final moment, Noor lifted the moon pearl into the sky. A beam of silver moonlight struck the pearl. Light exploded across the lagoon. The dark sea spirit screamed as the moonlight shattered its shadow. The cursed waters became clear once more. The storm vanished. The lagoon glowed brighter than ever before. Mira smiled. Her silver tail shimmered beautifully beneath the moon. The curse was broken. Moonlight Lagoon was saved. As dawn approached, the water began to calm. Mira looked at Noor sadly. "The lagoon will remain hidden again. I must return to the sea." Noor felt tears in her eyes. "Will I see you again?" Mira smiled softly. "Whenever the moon touches the water, I will remember." With one final wave, Mira disappeared beneath the glowing lagoon. Noor stood alone by the shore. The sun rose slowly over the sea, and Moonlight Lagoon faded from sight. But every full moon, the villagers say that if you walk beyond the cliffs and listen carefully, you can still hear the song of the lost mermaid and see silver light dancing upon the water. The end.